Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with how the JSE is doing. I got a mostly red handover from the Asian markets, but the local bourse managing to eke out gains there today. The all-share up by more than 0.5%. Those gains largely being carried by the Financial 15, which has advanced more than 1% today. A climb on the resources 10 complex of more than 0.8%, but backing that overall trend and extending its losses that we did see yesterday is the Industrial 25 declining almost 0.5%. Let's take a look at what is happening with the markets in the US. So quite a mixed picture over there, but one of the things that investors were digesting were Tesla's earnings that topped analyst estimates. The share at some point was up 17%. We are seeing the tech-heavy Nasdaq being the carrier of most of those gains, up more than 0.5%. Climb on the S&P 500 of 0.15%, but backing that trend is the Dow there with a loss of 0.4%. Let's take a look at what is happening with markets across the Atlantic. And of course, some markets are also combing through earnings there. We did get to the shares of Renault, Hermes, and also was it Renault? Yeah, Renault and Hermes there as they climbed on their earnings in the third quarter. That's FTSE 100 up more than 0.5%. The CAC 40 up by almost a similar margin, and a climb on the DAX of 0.5%. Let's take a look at what is happening on the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. A little bit of a strength coming through to the rand. Of course, I think yesterday or the day before we saw the rand going to about more than 17 rand 80 against the US dollar. Now it's 17 rand 67 against the pound at 22 rand 92 and against the euro at 19 rand 9 cents. Let's take a look at what is happening with the other currency pairs, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.07, pound dollar at 1.29, and the yen just below 152 against the US dollar.